So basically, Austin became Chad and wanted to comply with his natural desire to spread his DNA. Nothing wrong here. Oh my God, this is a funny comment. So he's basically saying, good morning, 80 team. Austin Dunham back again with another video. Today is Saturday, and I'm starting off the day pretty productive. See here, we got some cleaning products because I'm getting the apartment cleaned right now, but I'm not doing it myself. Instead, hire somebody else to do it because I find it more efficient for me to actually work and do other things instead of cleaning my whole entire apartment. It's a little thing called outsourcing that I learned through business, which basically means doing stuff or hiring out stuff that you want to spend time not doing, and it saves you time. So one good example is hiring Kenneth to do these videos for me, editing. So where are we editing right now? The Stacey Urban vlog. And so speaking of Kenneth editing, another part of today what we got to do is get a laptop because I have two computers, a MacBook right there and an iMac right there, but I want him to be able to edit on the go anywhere. So I'm going to take that investment today, but that's not going to be until later. Right now, let's go ahead, head out, run some errands, and stay tuned. Let's go. All right, so guys, we're at the mall. We're going to the Apple store right now because we're gonna look for a MacBook Pro so that we can start editing on today. Hopefully they have some. I'm just gonna walk in, no appointment. Today's budget is $2,000. So we'll see what they have, what options they have. Check it out. Alright guys, we back. I'm gonna show you guys how I set up the new MacBook. But first, wave check on him. Is it spinning, Kenneth? Does it look good on camera?
Seasick.
Seasick and dizzy. I'm gonna chill out so you cut that. Alright, so let me show you guys the new MacBook I got. You saw me get it. Crazy expensive. And the thing about these MacBooks is that you gotta buy these attachments so that you can put USB stuff in it. So I got my phone charger, got my external hard drive, I had to buy that attachment for it off Amazon. And then I had to buy another USB hub for the right side too. But the cool thing about this is that it has Touch ID on the touch bar, and then it unlocks your computer with your touch. So pretty cool, pretty fast. Good investment. So now we're about to head to the gym, do a leg workout. Let's go.
Hey, sitting like a boss, bring the workers out. Press on the exhaust, we be skirting now. No, we not the same, what you talking about? Got me all up in your mentions, must have heard around. How that sound? Yeah, that sound good. Tell them break it down. ISO Wendy's in your town, don't forget the dollar sign. How that sound? Yeah, that sound good. Tell them get in line. Hold it down, came up from the underground. How that sound? Yeah, that sound good. Sounds good. How that sound? Yeah, that sound good. Sounds good. How that sound? Yeah, that sound good. Sounds good. How that sound? Yeah, that sound good. Sounds good. It's in the picture, let me crop them out. They told us trust the process, we ain't stopping now. They know that it's a scene when we popping out. Came up from the dirt, yeah, we popping out. It's our year, yeah, we finna lock it down. We Sitting like a boss, bring the workers out. Press on the exhaust, we be skirting out. No, we not the same, what you talking about? Got me all up in your mentions, musta heard around. How that sound? Yeah, that sound good, tell them break it down. ISO Wendy's in your town, don't forget the dollar sign. How that sound? Yeah, that sound good, tell them get in line. Hold it down.
Alright guys, back home now. The leg workout was amazing. So, yep, you see the title. In today's vlog, we're gonna react to some of the top comments based on my video about my ex that I made around 4 or 5 months ago now. So if you haven't seen this video, I highly recommend that you watch that video first before watching my reaction of this. But basically, long story short, I had an ex-girlfriend. I dated her for like a year and a half. I was really public with her on my main YouTube channel and even this channel. And we had a whole nother YouTube channel together, right? I'm not gonna say her name or anything, but basically y'all were invested in the relationship and it just ended. She disappeared and people were wondering where she went, what happened, and I never explained it until like a year later in that video. So go watch it, explains everything. I kind of went deep in that video describing why I ended the relationship and some other things. That's why I feel like these top comments and other comments will be pretty interesting because I'm not gonna lie, I haven't read any of this at all. So let's get right into it. I'm curious to see what y'all have said. All right, so let's go ahead and start reading the comments. I got it pulled up right here. Top comments by Brandon Mazel. Guys and girls can't be friends. Man, you've been watching Steph is Cold. Yep. So to address this, Steph is Cold is actually one of the homies now. I DM'd him a few months ago. We actually chatted, FaceTime, and now we talk every single week pretty much. But to also talk about the comment, guys and girls can't be friends, that's something I realized a long time ago, and I realized it more with myself. I was like, I really don't have any girls that I'm like genuinely friends with. The only girls that I'm genuinely friends with are the girls who I've already done something with them in the past and now we're just cool. I'm not attracted to her at all. Like I'm just really not attracted to her. Or it's like a business relationship or something like that where it's like business or whatever. But besides that, I have no girlfriends. And if you have a girlfriend, she has guy friends, or you meet a girl and she has a lot of guy friends, that's a clear red flag. Clear red flag. All right. She was a keeper. However, it was very mature of you to do what you did. I said this in the video. Vicky, I said her name. Oh well, who cares? All right, like I said in the video, I said that she was a keeper, and everybody knows that, especially the way I kind of described our relationship and how she acted. She was definitely in it for the long term, and if it wasn't for me, she would literally be sitting on that couch right there, guaranteed you. But yeah, it was mature to do what I did in my opinion, even though, you know, it hurt her feelings, or you're gonna feel like an asshole for less of better words. You just gotta do what you gotta do. So basically Austin became Chad and wanted to comply with his natural desire to spread his DNA. Nothing wrong here. Oh my God, this is a funny comment. So he's basically saying I glowed up and I wanted to see other girls or whatever by spreading my DNA means, and I ended the relationship that way. So that's one part to it. Not the main reason, but that was a funny comment to address as to why I guess I decided to end it. You know. All right, I respect your reasons for leaving. Total honesty and respect for Vicky to avoid breaking her heart. Signs of a real man. This is why I'm not getting into a relationship yet either. I need to know I'll be 100% for her and not have these thoughts which may turn into unfaithful actions. That's the thing, that's 100% true. Don't get into a relationship, no matter how good you think the girl is or how much of a rare gem she is, when you're not 100% there in your head and 100% there to be loyal and faithful. Because as a man, something I've learned, Not a good thing to cheat. You don't want to do that. So with that being said, make sure you're 100% ready for a committed relationship. And if you're still having thoughts about seeing other girls or what is life out there, you know, the grass is always greener type mindset, then you're better off just being single. Everything you said was accurate. As a 28-year-old married man, I get more attention from women now than when I was as a 28-year-old married man, I get more attention from women now than from when I was single. Crazy how that works. You best believe that you will still have those temptations. However, when you have a good woman that checks all the boxes, you won't risk messing that up. Okay, yeah, I agree with them. I feel like temptation will be around my life all the time, especially at this stage of my life and kind of where I'm at. There's temptation everywhere. But the reason why it was hard for me is because I was 21, 22 years old with temptation, and I've never tasted that temptation at all. So if you kind of put yourself in my shoes, you know, that's the reason why. I was young, more or less inexperienced. But being 28 years old and married, I still find that kind of young. Like being a 28-year-old man and married, maybe my mindset has been diluted, but gosh, maybe because I'm so close to 28 at this point. I'm about to turn 25 soon. So like me, myself, 28 and married, God, I don't know if I can even imagine that. All right, I feel you, but as a man in his 40s, I can say oftentimes the best girls you met are the ones you dated in your late teens, early 20s. I don't know about that one. Maybe in your experience, but I don't know. I don't feel like the best girls you meet are in your late teens, early 20s. But keep in mind, you did say you're in your 40s. So you got to keep in mind, girls in your 20s, 20 years ago, were totally different than girls of today. Like through the social media age and all these options girls have, I swear they're different. They just are. And you wouldn't know that unless you're in your 20s again, dealing with 20-year-old females. All right. Somebody said, I be feeling like that. She could be bad, but that don't make her relationship material for me. Something feels off. And I think this is going back to the point of me in the video saying I'm really picky. So I've met like really attractive girls this past year, right? And almost none of them have hit my relationship standards. And the reason is because you'll start to realize that yes, looks are important, but they truly aren't everything. And if a girl wanted something more at me, she will almost have to prove herself to me. And nobody, one, has been, I guess, willing to prove themselves to me. There has been a few, but I disqualify so easily. And maybe that's a bad thing for me. Maybe I should be a bit more nicer with that. But if you mark off two bad things in my head, I'm like, no relationship, not doing it. All right, I'm gonna do one more. Austin is definitely following AMS. Yes, I am. Who is this? Am I recommended when I don't even know who this is? And last one, bro, you have to be more mature. You have to sacrifice something to get something. Maybe you will get so much fun in life, but you will somehow think of her. That's the thing, bro. I was being mature in my decision, and I was sacrificing something for something else. I knew with ending that relationship, it was an opportunity cost. So of course I was gonna lose said girl to gain something else. Or I could have stayed in a relationship to keep said girl, but lose something else or gain something else. Like I said, there's pros and cons to everything. And in my head, it was best for me at this point in time in my life to be single, because I've never experienced what it feels like to be single. And I was craving it so bad to the point where it was just something I had to do. But guys, I'm not going to leave this video on any longer. I addressed some of those top comments. If you haven't seen the video, definitely be sure to check it out. I'm going to let my ex rest, all right? I'm not going to bother her no more. I'm not going to bring her up. I'm going to try not to bring her up no more. Thank you guys for showing so much support over the past few years with this, and especially on this video. Let me know what else you guys want me to make next. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.